Wa alaikum salam.
Huzur, I would like to understand why the Khalifa lasts only 40 years after the Holy Prophet ﷺ and
She wants to find out why the Khilafat after the Holy Prophet ﷺ lasted only for almost 30 years.
This Khilafat is also his Khilafat because it began with his Khalifa Hazrat Imam Mahdi. So we succeed him. But it is again the Khilafat of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, not a different Khilafat. Because after his Khilafat there can't be any other Khilafat. But you should remember that the word Khalifa may not have been applicable to certain holy people at the time after the demise of Rasulullah, but virtually they held the office of Khalifa in the sight of Allah because they were appointed to deputize Rasulullah. I mean the Mujaddideen. After the Khilafat, Mujaddideen came one after the other at the head of every century. Whom did they deputize, if not Rasulullah? So Khilafat was not altogether wiped out. It was found in different traces. Again, you should remember that out of the progeny of Hazrat there were many very pious Imams whom the Shias hold as Imams. And those who remained during the lifetime of Hazrat Ali, they did not claim a separate imamat for themselves. Some of them who saw the age of Muawiyah did not claim a separate Khilafat for them, but they were accepted as Imams by a large number of people, and as such they must be treated as a genuine line of Khulafa of Hazrat sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I have no doubt about it myself that the Shia Aimma, whether they are accepted as Imams by the non-Shias or not, is irrelevant. In their own right, they are very pious people. In their own right, they were connected with God, they had relation with God. So call them Imam or whatever name you give them, they still are Khulafa. You see? So Khilafat took different routes and different lines. It remained there, always traceable. Though under the same title or not, it's a different issue. You understand the point?
Yeah. Just why I don't understand is why the unity at the beginning was...
Why?
At the beginning there was a unity in between the Muslim, and after this they divided.
In the beginning there was unity among Muslims and soon they divided into groups.
Yes, because they were divided. Let me put it this way. They were divided because they were given the option by God to remain united or not remain united. And the first reason why I think the Khilafat-e-Rashida in the first place was lifted and it was substituted by other forms, as I have said, was because people were ungrateful to the continuation of Khilafat. Because they were ungrateful, Allah lifted that visible Khilafat from themselves. You understand?
Yes.
But another point which is also very delicate has to be understood. Why did they deserve this fate anyway? It is because when Allah finds a people disuniting with each other, He never forces the unity. So until Khilafat Rashida they remained one. But Allah saw the signs of their hearts falling apart from each other. And as such, they had to be punished for this folly of disagreeing with each other, like all other people before were punished for the same folly. So this was the beginning of the deception and division, etc., which we observe after Khilafat Rashida. That is looking at it from one aspect. But at the same time, I am insisting that Khilafat Rashida, although apparently disappeared, but some form of an alternative arrangement was still made by God as a blessing from Him. So they remained disunited and continue to disunite further and further. But the blessing of Allah would not leave them. And they would still have some revival movements among them. You've got the answer?
Exactly, yeah. Now
Clear?
I got it.
Alhamdulillah.